I love the challenge of steelhead fishing. When you consider these fish migrate up rivers and you have different speeds of current, you have debris that's fallen into the river like trees, rubble, and so on, and it's our job to really find where those fish are going to be laying. One thing I found that is really critical when you're trying to locate fish, you have to have the right combination of current break and structure break, because the fish will relate to it, number one, for cover, number two, because there's less current there. So we call those holding fish. One of the biggest advantage we can have as fishermen to be able to tell what areas are deeper and where the fish are going to be holding is to use a good pair of polarized glasses. I find that if it's sunny out, gray glasses work best because they're a little bit darker. But if it's cloudy out, I choose glasses that are an amber color because they actually make things look a little bit lighter. Now, when you have glasses on, it's very important that you understand what you're reading when you're looking into the water. For example, one of the key areas that a lot of people overlook is these boils that are on the surface of the water. Those boils are created by a large boulder that's just upstream from those boils. So if you recognize a boil, especially if the water is deep in that area, you know that something's coming up off the bottom. So you fish ahead of that. When you're fishing around boulders, always look with your glasses in behind the boulders and ahead of the boulders. Where those boulders are, those are major current breaks. And the steelhead would either hold in front, we call that a tail out, or they'll hold in behind where the current meets the flat water. That's called a seam. You know, one of the easiest ways to spot fish is to have the polarized glasses on. If you're quiet and you don't spook the fish, you can actually see them. Good polarized sunglasses are light, and they also feel comfortable when you put them on. If you're fishing all day, you don't want to have pressure on your temples. Using good polarized glasses is one of the big tools. You can have all the right equipment, but if you can't see into the water, you're really at a disadvantage.